computer, but we already have the Bluetooth going on the phone, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
That makes sense.
You're presenting.
Dang, Robbie, you got that cool stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
He just took over the call.
I discovered this like a week ago, and I'm very excited about it.
Which one?
Meat. It's incredibly nice.
Is this a Google thing? Oh, it is.
Yeah, this is Google.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like a Hangouts a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so I kind of heard you guys a little bit earlier talking about what you wanted to do, but I think
It's more than we heard you.
You guys were like responding to me right after I said things, so I'm like, are they joking? I can't tell.
No, like we really couldn't hear you. We just knew you were talking.
Yeah.
You just said like the right thing at the exact right time. Alright, so here's what we'll do, guys, since it's kind of like a, we're just doing this because Curtis ain't here.
Filler episode.
Yeah, it's funny because my wife and I are watching Naruto right now, and we just skipped the first filler arc.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do like one each, and depending on what time it is, we might do another one or whatever.
Okay.
So, which ones do we want to do?
I mean, should we just start with the 5,000? Like 5,000 gold just to get that?
I think we can all agree we want the money.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the highest on the priority list. Where's that one at? Is it on the third page?
Yeah, I was gonna see
Actually,
what
I
it's
think it was on the
called.
first.
Is it on the first?
Either first or second.
Was it the,
Yeah, it was the first page. It was,
yeah.
Gon's Mono.
With great regret, the House of Inspired Hands has to inform the city dwellers that a heinous thief stole Gon's monocle in a cloak and dagger operation. High Seeker Armitten offers a reward of 5,000 gold dragons for the retrieval of the relic. If you want to serve Gon in this matter, visit the House of Inspired Hands in the Sea Ward on Shark Street at your earliest convenience.
okay. So, we'll say that it's kind of, to kind of like put this in actual, like, real time. You guys are at, the Salty Seaman, and, we'll say that Pi is working on some armor. So he's in his workshop, and he's kind of left you guys alone for you guys to kind of spend your day. And so you guys walk over to the post-it board there by the front door, and you decide that you're going to just do a few of these. So first one you guys want to do is Gon's Relic Stole. Let me just read it really quickly to see how this is going to happen.
Pi's gonna be pissed we went to help Gon, because
Very
Gon is
terrible.
another Smith Lord. Now, real quick, Ann, you didn't steal it, did you?
No, I mean, that would be a pretty good caper to do. It just, steal something and then, oh, we found it. Give me 5,000 gold. We should probably do that. What do you think?
Had time to do it though.
I mean, I don't know where he's been the entire time. Hold on, let me roll inside. Oof, yeah. That was a bad roll. I don't know if he's lying or not.
Okay.
I say I got a 6, and that's with my +4, so I have nothing.
Yeah, you don't look like you're really paying attention to me while I was talking there. You all right, man?
Yes, to poo. Can't you tell?
I mean, when do I not?
You turbulent a little bit?
I'm turtling a lot of it. Oh, I forgot I made the frames on Robert's page all purple. Forgot I did that.
Alright, we can do this. Okay. So you guys go to the board, and you decide to kind of see which one you want to do. And this one instantly captures your eye, because you see that they're offering 5,000 gold for the retrieval of this relic. And they want you to go to the House of Inspired Hands in the Sea Ward. And you guys are already in the Sea Ward. You guys are at the Dock Ward.
Yeah. The Sea Ward's
Yeah.
the furthest south, I believe.
Yes. Okay. The Dick Ward.
Yeah.
Yep. With all the penises.
Oh, you'll have to switch us over to it because I think we're.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. No, you guys are in the Sea Ward.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay.
Yeah. The Dock Ward is the furthest southern part. So
Yeah.
it's not
The
that far
top
away.
ward is farther south.
Here's what I want to ask. Do you guys want to grab a drink before you go?
Absolutely.
It depends on what drinks they got.
So
Wait, what time of day?
It's like
It don't affect
afternoon.
me getting a drink. Okay, I just need to know what I'm getting.
We should ask Monty if he's heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Monty sees you guys kind of discussing this at a table, and he goes, "Hey, I have a kind of a request for you guys. This is my new bartender here," and he points to like this kind of like bigger human who's bald, and he needs a little bit of practice making some drinks. Do you mind if he makes anything for you?
I'm good with it. What's your name, friend?
Certainly.
My name is Gargle. I've never made a drink before, but I want to learn.
Well, I mean, have you ever poured water into a cup?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Then you can pour me an ale. We're good.
All right, let's. I hope I don't fuck this up. Anything for you guys?
Well, can I get the bacon and egg martini?
He looks at Monty, and Monty just like shrugs, like, sure. And so yeah, I'll get that. And for you,
Honey water.
is that just honey and water?
I certainly hope so.
Oh man,
He's gonna have to get bacon and egg in a glass. So.
I hope I don't mess this up. So here's a little mechanic I've been waiting to introduce. If you ever get a drink from the new bartender, I have a list of like 100 random drinks. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad.
Do we have to roll for these?
No, Vinny will roll.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hold on, let me just grab the list real quick. Okay. So do you guys want to roll, or do you want me to roll for you?
I want to roll. That's the whole fun of it.
I want to be in charge of my own fate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a D100.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right, I got 47.
Ooh, that's a bad one. Didn't roll that.
I got 82.
I got 82 as well.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Weird.
What are the chances?
1 out of 100.
Yeah.
Literally 1%.
All right. So wait.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Wait, did you say
Complete
46
breakfast in a
or
glass.
42?
I have 47.
47. Okay. Alright, you wanted the ale. Here it goes. It's a thick and dark brown stout. Approximately the thickness of eggnog.
Okay, so I'm basically drinking like a heavy Guinness.
Let's see. It's a tasty mouth-coating drink that tends to remind the consumer of fond family gatherings.
Aw.
Dylan, here's what I need you to do. Make a Constitution
Save.
throw.
Nice.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
all of the fond memories that you're thinking of do not include him.
Oh, did you look that, Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm good. I got a 21.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right.
No, Holty, you can't come over here. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, so you're fine. Nothing happens. All right, and the two of you guys, you rolled the 82. It's funny. We ordered two very different drinks, but like the same drink appeared. It's light green. It's a light green color. Looks nothing like honey water. and looks nothing like the bacon and egg martini. It's a strong mead that has a very high alcohol content, brewed from the best barley and hops and herbs in the land. It's known to get the local townsfolk to do things they normally might not do with just one goblet.
Okay.
So Xardaar did not do well at drinking contests. He's probably not going to do well right now.
Yeah.
Any character that drinks from this must roll on any carousing table.
Oh man. Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I've got there's one on
I think I've got a few.
It's one for Xanthar's guide.
Okay, it's one. This looks like something that's going to take a long time. Alright, we'll do this at the end, because they all start off with, you wake up. Okay.
We need to be leaving town.
yeah, let's say we'll do that one at the very end, because we'll see how the rest of your day goes.
Yeah, hang on, let me see. Which one are you looking at?
I got the one on the Reddit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here's one for Xanthar's guide. Which is pretty decent, but if the one on Reddit seems more fun, then we'll go with that.
Oh, the one on Reddit has 100 possible things.
Okay.
Let's go with that one because it'll have more options.
Right. Yeah, the one that I sent you, I think it has so you have to roll on a table to determine which table you roll on, and then so there's 5 different tables to choose from.
Jeez, I didn't even see that. Damn. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty in-depth.
Alright, so let's get on with Gone. Alright, so you guys go to the House of the Inspired Hands, and you notice right away that it looks a lot like a museum.
Okay.
And if you guys are here, this looks a little bit more inland about right there.
Right here?
Yeah, about right there, yeah. A little more inland. A little bit. Alright, so as soon as you walk in, you notice that there's a lot of displays that are set up, like glass displays that normally would have things inside of them, but a lot of them are empty. There's a few that have some displays that still have things in there, but they don't look like it's a high valuable. Like a lot of things that are still in there aren't shiny or golden or anything like that. So you see that there is an elf man. He looks a little bit older, and he just seems just like bothered. Like he doesn't know what to do. And then he sees you guys walk in, and he perks right up, and he says, "Oh, hello there. Are you? Did you see the post-it? Did you?"
Yes, sir, we did. It looks like someone done hit you for all your shinies.
We are the Tween Titans, and we are our assistants.
Oh, I love that name. Well, yes, we were recently robbed. I locked up, and I came back in, and I mean, there's still a few things around, but all of our most valuable assets are gone. And I just want... There's things that it's okay if they go missing. They're high value, but more on the lower end, but are most valuable. We can easily buy everything that we lost back, or something like it, if we find this one item. It's Gon's monocle. And we desperately need it back. If you find the other stuff too, that'd be great. But this is the most valuable thing. And I have to ask this because I don't know you. Will you accept the 5,000 gold if you return it, or will you just keep it?
We're gonna bring it back. Like the job is to bring it back. So
you see, he can just kind of like shuffle behind Robert and not say anything.
It's okay. I can hear you thinking about that shuffle.
Oh, good, because I had to turn away a few other rapscallions because I overheard them say if they just found it, they'll keep it themselves, and I can't trust people like that. Well, let me show you. And he takes you guys through the museum. You see that there's a lot of things that are just of historic value that are maybe a little more expensive because they're so old. But nothing that is like golden or diamond encrusted is there anymore. It seems like a pretty boring museum without all of these artifacts.
Right.
Let's see. So he takes you into the very back of the museum, and he says, normally for items such as this, we store them in the safe after lockup. Just, in case anyone tries to break in after we close, that we know it's safe. So whatever was taken from in this room. And he undoes this crazy lock. He like covers the combination so you guys don't see it. And then this big metal door. It takes him a while because he's a little old elf, but he eventually leans into it and he pulls this door open. And he takes you into the room, and it's completely empty. He says, this door, me? I'm the only one who knows the combination. And I locked up. I know for a fact that I didn't take it, so I believe it must have been some kind of magic. What do you make of this?
Honestly, I'm gonna roll for perception, see if I pick up anything like a draft or anything, just kind of weird and out of place, but not, investigation, because I'm better at perception.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got a 9,
but I'm not
so I didn't
sure
pick
where
much up.
Okay, with a 9, yeah, you don't feel any draft. You don't see anything that looks out of place. Like there are many shelves in this room, but it's a very plain, like not decorated room, like just like a square cement room where they would just store valuable things.
I rolled an 18 for perception.
For perception. Alright, I'll say that even with an 18, I mean, even if you roll like a nat 20, there's not anything to see here.
Okay.
Like you notice maybe an outline with dust around it where something has been like laid in the exact same place over and over again, but other than that, there's not really much to see.
Does anybody have the ability to detect magic or anything like that?
I think I have that. Yeah, I do.
I can detect good and evil, but that's about it.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's like any residual magic laying around? Maybe not necessarily knowing what it is, but like knowing if there's anything there. So that way I can kind of like point.
You'd be the one to do it.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, 19 plus 4, 23.
All right, and I'm glad you said that because while you're looking around, something and the hair on the back of your neck stands up. Something in here feels and looks familiar. Now, having seen something like this twice, with that Arcana check, you notice that there was some kind of portal here.
Oh, okay.
And you see that off in the corner. You see this because you feel it with your Arcana. There's a little bit of light kind of tingling there. That there's no window there, so you find it odd that there's something kind of shiny. But you don't physically see this light. You more feel this light, if that makes any sense.
What if I try to like walk towards or like into whatever this is?
And don't go in the light. You got so much to live for.
He's the smart one. He should know not to.
So the two of you guys, you see Anne just kind of looking in the corner, and you roll an 18. This corner looks like just a regular ass corner to you. So you see him walking in there, like what's Anne doing? And then mentally, you guys know that Anne has a portal there. And as you walk closer to this light, it starts getting a little brighter and brighter and brighter.
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm
Let's
going
do
with
this.
him.
Follow.
So I want to step through and just like see what happens.
Yeah, I tell the dude, hey, we'll be back.
When you get about 2 feet away from it, this portal just kind of rips itself open right there in the corner. And now it's visible to not only you three, but also to the museum keeper. And you look through this portal, and you see buildings that are just golden. It looks metal, but the sky is red. The floor has like a red rock. You don't know where this portal leads to, but you know that from your experience that these portals usually leads to other planes.
Well,
Well,
let's see
I
if
got
we can
good
find
news.
it.
Yeah, I got good news and I got bad news for Mr. Museum Keeper.
Yes?
We found out how they got your stuff, and we don't quite know where they took it. I mean, we know where it went after it left here, but we don't know what that place is.
Well, let's put it this way: we've narrowed it down to a single plane of existence.
Right, and it ain't this one. If that helps.
Oh,
If
yes.
we're gonna follow, you should tell Raquel that you're about to plane hop.
Yeah, I'll tell the boss.
You step out, and there's like a bird on a windowsill, kind of just like has its face kind of sideways to you, looking in this building.
Hey, boss, we found a portal. We're gonna go through it right quick.
The bird just like it just caws and flies away.
All right, cool. Talk to you when I get back.
All right, so you guys gonna go through the portal?
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
I go
but-
first.
All
We
right.
probably ought to get that one dude to close it later, if it doesn't close by itself.
Oh, Ralph.
Yeah, Rouse.
Yeah. All right, so you guys step through. One thing that you notice right away, it is so hot where you are. So hot. Like, you instantly start sweating. And you take a few steps away from the portal, and you notice that it's still there. It does close up a little bit, but you notice that as you walk back towards it, it opens up. So it seems to be, the further away you get from it, the more it closes, but you feel as though if you walk back to the portal, it'll open back up if you go back to this exact location.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so you're walking around and you notice that you're in a city. All the buildings have this metal brass color to it. And I think Anne is smart enough to figure out that you guys are now in the plane of fire.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead
Boys.
and draw Frostbrand.
We might have made a bad choice.
Does
That should cool down the
Frostbrand,
area.
yeah, does it make it cooler?
Well, it extinguishes any non-magical flames within 30 feet, and it gives me resistance to fire damage. So I assume it would, at the least, act like a localized AC.
Okay, yeah, it's a little colder where you guys are at. It's like
We stopped sweating
down.
profusely, at least.
Yeah.
It's still extremely uncomfortable, but we have like something to help cool us off.
There you go. All right, so you guys step away from this kind of hidden alley that you guys are in. It's kind of like tucked away, and you find yourself onto more of a main street where there's a lot of people there. And you notice that you are in a different plane, but there's a good, I would say it's like, humans and elves and dwarves. The inhabitants of this place, they are all different looking. You see some jinn, you see some genies. You see a lot of fire ganassi, 3D people. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hail and well
Okie
met.
dokie. Howdy, y'all.
You find yourself like in this market district, and there people are just like yelling at each other, like trying to buy this, buy this. Someone tries to give you guys a sample of some food, and what do?
Yeah,
I roll investigation.
I'm gonna bite into whatever they hand me.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. I go ahead and take a bite, because I'm pretty constitute.
You
And I have resistance to fire damage right now.
Xardaar smells it.
so you guys
Very
each take a sample, and these people are just like yelling at you in a language that you don't. Well, maybe. Do any of you guys speak Ignan?
No.
No.
No?
I
Okay.
didn't even know that was a language.
It's like the plane of fire language.
It's the sound of fire being on fire.
Yeah. It's really spicy. Whatever you
Nice.
just ate. Like, I don't know if I should. You know, yeah, let's make a Constitution saving throw. If you ate it.
Good with it.
It'll be low, though.
Oh no, I just smelled it.
All right, I got 17.
You're good.
I got 17 as well.
Okay. You guys eat it. It's super spicy to the point where, like, you don't even taste any flavors. It's just like,
Cleared my sinuses. I'm gonna regret that one later.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna regret it because of both of y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure you feel exactly what I'm thinking about when it happens.
You notice at like as you're walking down this crowded market, because you have a Frost brand out, that like people are kind of giving you a wide berth. That you're like creating this cold space that like when people get close to you, they instantly like get the shivers and they don't know what to do.
Nice.
So they're like giving you a wide berth. Like they're not used to cold air in the plane of fire. Let's be honest, it's probably not even cold. It's probably like 90-degree air.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Cold to them, though. That's all that matters.
So as you guys are walking down, you see this man at a little shop, or a little tent that he has up, and he's examining this golden kind of dagger-looking thing.
Ooh, a shiny.
What do you guys do?
I say we investigate the shinies.
Yeah, let's go talk to the boy, see if he knows anything.
Okay, so you guys walk up to him, and he's looking at it, and he's just marveling at like just how beautiful that this thing looks. And he notices you, and he says something to you in Ignan. You do not understand him.
Howdy, friend. Do you happen to speak Common and/or Elvish?
Who are you? He says. Why is it so cold here?
Oh, we're just some travelers looking to purchase some wares.
And it's cold because we done use some magic to make sure we don't burst into flames.
I mean, yes, it's hot, but it's not that hot. Well, I sell fruit. You want fruit? What do you want?
Well, I see
Well,
dagger.
I gotta wonder where you get that dagger.
Oh, yes, it's beautiful, is it not? A man, he came by. He said he has wares, and I wanted this. Look, it's so beautiful. It looks very good when I stab my enemies with this.
I bet it would. Now,
Yeah.
question. This fella, what can you tell us about him? Namely, does he have a name, and which direction did he go?
He might have more of those daggers for us.
Right, we might be looking to procure some of that ourselves.
Oh, yes, I wanted more, but this is my entire life savings on this. Oh,
And it looks like you made a fine purchase.
it was a, let me look at what type of person this was. It's
Looking up, it wasn't at your bag safe.
it was a gnome, a little man,
That's bit gnomish, I think.
tiny person.
All right. Which way you go?
Yep.
He got inside his hat and flew that way.
Inside his hat.
Yes, his hat it levitate.
All right, that ain't the weirdest thing we've seen.
Yep, and he'll certainly stand out.
All right, so you guys, he points you like at the end of this street, and it gets up to an intersection, and he pointed to the left. So you guys went up, and now you're turning the other way. And again, you guys make your way through the crowds. People are just howling things at you, like buy this, buy that. Not that you know what they're saying, but yeah, you don't really hear a lot of common. And then why don't you guys give me a perception check?
Okay. 18.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
15.
Okay, I think all of you guys, in the break of like, it's like when you're a student studying abroad and you finally hear someone speaking in English, and you're like, oh, talk to me. While you're going through this crowd, you hear someone speaking in Common, and there's still like a crowd of people in between you, but it's like up ahead of you and to your left.
All right, we go find this commoner.
All right, so you guys make your way through the crowd. And it's nice that you have your blade out because people are giving you a nice wide berth. They're social distancing around.
Yeah.
Yes. That makes sense. We were all exposed to the Rona.
Yeah, right. And you see this gnome, and he's in a hat. The hat is levitating about 4 feet off the ground. At the brim, it's upside down. And he's talking to this person at their counter, and this person doesn't speak Common, so he's just like, do you want to buy the dagger or not? It's gold, look at it.
I'm going to try and sneak up to him.
Okay, give me a... Are you going up ahead of Robert or with him?
Ahead of.
I'd say, well, now that I know he's trying to sneak up, I'm not walking directly at the gnome anymore.
Okay, because the cool...
That way I don't...
Yeah,
you kind of
that
see...
way I don't give it away.
Yeah, you kind of see Anne dip over to the side and into the crowd, and he, signals to you telepathically that he's going to sneak.
All right, I'm going to sneak on him.
I don't think he has to signal telepathically. He just has to say sneaky beaky.
Yep, that's all I say.
Activating sneaky mode.
Sneaky. All right, give me that stealth check.
Go gadget sneak.
Like it.
All right. Well, tell me how this works for you. I got an 18 plus 12, so a 30.
That's not enough, man. It's not enough. All right, you make your way there, and you're floating right behind him.
All right.
He's floating?
Yes, that's how sneaky he was. He floated behind him.
Oh man, you are right behind him, and he has not noticed you because there's so many people walking by that he hasn't noticed that someone has stopped.
All right. I am going to try to pull my dagger out and put it around his throat.
Oh no, you can't! You can't have this. This is mine. Hello. His hat rotates. It spins around so that he tries to face you. What do you think he tries to rotate?
Go under the hat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Should I pull the hat out from under him?
I said, now that he knows Anna's there, I'm closing in. Like I'm trying to cut the guy
the hat out from under him. I know that I've got Robert and them right behind me.
You try to pull the hat out.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, just
Should I do it
Grab
that
the hat.
You tug on the hat, and instead of pulling it out from under him, he has one hand holding a dagger and the other one simply around the brim. He is now upside down, hanging out of the hat. And
shake it, see what falls out.
yeah, honestly, like you see like a few things like pop out, like, and then he like wedges himself up against this falling pile, and he's upside down. He's like, "Put me down, please put me down. I'll make it worth your while."
All right, let me wait for my friends to get here. We'll settle this
All right, we're
civil.
All right, you guys get there, and as you're holding him, like he's not budged all the way, so like a few things are still kind of pouring out of the hat. You see like more gold, more like a pearl necklace, some rings, just like a lot of really fancy, expensive looking shit. And as you're doing this, you see some other people yell in a language that you can't, and someone tries to scoop up a handful of this stuff. What do you do?
Oh, hold on. All right, I'm gonna step in and try and stop that.
Yeah, I'll lie.
Let's see.
Let me see.
What can I do? Oh, got it. I will just cast an Eldritch Blast into the sky.
Okay.
Sort of like a flare, like, whoa, back off, y'all.
And I'll use a cantrip to cast Gust on anyone that tries to come up to kind of stop them from interacting with it. It's a cantrip, so it's pretty weak. It's just going to push them back like 5 feet.
Okay. I like.
Can I use disguise self to make me look like a different race?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you won't speak it.
But, you know, there's a few people looking at you do this.
I mean, they're just seeing a whole bunch of shit go down. They're not going to know what's happening. Right.
True.
It's cool. Robert at this point is, shield out, sword out. Like,
Yeah.
look here. We came from a different plane to find this fella because he's been stealing stuff that ain't his. We're just here to get him and get what was taken.
Like, I'm shouting in Celestial because I'm hoping some people know that.
The person that he was trying to sell this to has, like, ran away. It was like a little table set up outside of their shop. They have gone in their shop and closed the door. People have stopped it moving, and they've kind of run the opposite direction from you. And a few people have stayed to see, like, what the hell's going on? A blast happened, and I'm being blown away. So people stop. No one, besides that, no, like, authority figure has shown up. And he goes, we gotta get out of here. I mean, these people are ruthless. You can't, we have to go, now.
Do you have a monocle?
Yeah, yes, I have it.
All right.
I have it.
I'm going to pull out my silk rope, and I'm going to tie him up like a leash. Put a do a knot around him that has a leash, and I'm just going to kind of let him float and pull him behind me.
I approve of this.
There's like an anime where someone does something like this, but I can't think of it. Okay.
Wow.
Do you tie it like around his waist or his neck?
So around his, kind of pinching his arms to his side, and he's kind of held here, but he's still sitting in his hat, so he just kind of floats along behind me. Okay.
All right. So people look a little concerned now. They're like, "Who are these people? Like, what are you doing here?" And did you put anything in his mouth?
I've got my sword at his throat, so.
Okay, so you're like right there, just in case.
Did anybody get the badge? Did anybody buy that badge?
Which badge?
No, I did not.
Oh, the authority.
No, hold on. I'm gonna put on the war paint real quick.
Oh, get intimidation. Okay. I like it.
There we go. I'm now +5. Just scary.
Okay. What's everyone's passive perception?
14.
20.
20? Okay. I know we don't do this often. What's Xardaar's?
12.
12. Okay. Alright. Okay. So you're walking him back, and this crowd is still kind of like giving you guys like the side eye, like, what are y'all doing? Man, how do I want to handle this? All of a sudden, Anne, while you're dragging him, your rope goes limp as he has used Robert's sword to cut the thing off. And Robbie, I rolled for this. I rolled a 19 on sleight of hand to see if he could do this. And he's got at least 2 decks, so that's a 21, even if he's not. But instantly floating away, he goes into his hat. And his hat is just floating there.
I grabbed that hat.
How do you grab it? Do you grab it? It's like hanging upside down. Do you grab it by? It's a wizard's hat, so like long and pointy. Do you grab it by the point, or do you go over it? How do you do this?
Alexa.
I grab the brim and I try to like close it.
Alexa,
Okay.
add 3 minutes to the timer.
Okay, that works. And now you're just carrying it with you?
Yep, now I'm just carrying a floating hat.
Does anyone have like any cloth we could just tie around the hat itself and just carry it as a sack?
Yeah. Yeah, we got pieces of rope and stuff, so we can do that.
Yeah, we just tie the hat closed.
All right. Okay. So you pick it by the brim and you hot dog fold it to close, and then you take out a cloth and you tie it around. Did you guys pick up any of the gold and items and stuff that he spilled? By the way.
Yeah, we would have picked up whatever he dropped.
Yeah.
Just kind of shoved it in a bag or something.
Yeah, we threw it in with him.
All right. So as you walk back to the portal, you guys didn't get too far away, maybe a 20 or 30-minute walk away. You're traveling a little bit quicker now because people have noticed you, and they're giving you like a lot more space to walk around. As you are getting towards the end of this alleyway, where like you're just a turn away from the portal, you hear some marching sounds, like chain links clashing against each other.
Oh boy!
And then behind you, you see 12 armored Ifriti people, and the Ifriti people are a little bigger than your normal humanoid.
You gonna send us something in the chat?
Yeah, I assume they're bigger than at least the half elves.
Yeah. And they have shields. They're heavily armored.
They weigh 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, they're pretty big. They're big boys.
They are burdened with glorious purpose.
They are 12 feet tall.
Oh
shit! What are you doing?
I think we're running. What do you boys say?
Yeah, we're running.
Well, I mean, we can see the portal, right?
You're like a minute away from them.
All right. About how far are they from us?
They're good 50 feet away from you.
I'm spreading.
Okay. I'm gonna cast darkness on the spot I'm standing on, and we're gonna run.
Okay, I like that. All right, so you guys take off. You got this hat floating with you, and as you were running, you hear a voice say, "Criminals, stop!" But
How close are we to the portal?
You're like 40 feet away from it.
Keep on going.
It's like 30 feet away from the turn, and then 10 feet to the portal. You turn around, and you get to the portal. The portal hasn't opened up yet.
Of course it has.
All right. I say we are no criminals. We came here in search of one.
Let's keep running.
Give me an Arcana check real quick. Anne, let's make it Anne.
Alexa.
Yeah, he's got the best one. I'm -1 to Arcana.
That's 12 plus 2, 16.
Oh my.
12 plus 4, 16.
Alexa.
12 plus 2, 14.
12 plus 4 is 16.
Oh, plus 4. Okay. Dude, it was literally DC 14 for you to do this.
Oh shit,
I forgot.
The portal opens up, and then you hop right on through.
Oh shit, so we were just in the wrong spot or something?
Well, no, you like shot a blast in the middle of a market, and people thought you were criminals.
Oh, okay.
So the authority people showed up, and as you're
My
walking,
bad.
you see that this posse of guard are like approaching the portal, and one of them takes off his mask, and he's smaller than the rest of them. He's a fire genasi, and you just see the portal closes as is like right on his eyes as he's like looking at you.
Ugh. That could have been really bad.
It could have been.
Let's not go to other planes too often.
At least not without our healer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if you guys did something to get in front of the hat, he was gonna blast you through his hat. But because you were able to close it without like going over the opening, then you were safe.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that would have been not fun.
Yeah. All right. So we're there, and about an hour has passed, and you see the old man, and he's just in there. He brought a little stool, and he was just sitting there waiting, reading a little book, and then you guys just pop through, and he's surprised, like, "Oh, how'd everything go? I didn't know when you."
Well,
We hope we got him.
you got him right here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna grab the point of the hat. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna shake it. Get out of there.
All right, so a lot of stuff comes out. First, the gnome is the first thing to pop out, and then on top.
And grab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay, you grapple him super quickly. You hold on to his hand so he can't do anything, and then just like a shit ton of just gold and just items come out, and everything that's pouring out. It's like his hat is kind of like a bag of holding. And there's just so much shit.
To keep it.
You keep it. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask to keep the hat.
All
I'm
right.
gonna make Xardaar wear it.
It's got a little
My
wizard's
finger's gonna
hat.
wear it to hide the horn.
There we go.
So he's gonna look like a witch wolf. I'm okay with this.
Oh my god, I love that. I love
right.
that. Yeah, so instead of a horn, he's got a little wizard's.
Yep.
Damn it. That is a fucking good, like, it's not a compromise, but it's like it's a
It's a good cover.
cover, yeah. Oh man, that's good. I like that. So you see him as all these things are coming out. He's taking them and he's putting them in their proper space in this vault that he's in. And he says, everything is as promised. I don't know how much of this gold is mine, but he starts like taking a bunch of this gold and he's like, here's 5,000. He finds the monocle and he puts it in like a case in that room, locks it up, and he goes, "You have no idea what you've done. You have no idea. I think you further.
Maybe you help.
You can tie this man up. I'll call the Order of the Gauntlet. They'll apprehend him. Thank you so much."
No problem.
Make sure he takes back everything else he stole, because I assume he ain't just hit here.
Also,
Yes.
you should probably get an item to stop magic from occurring in this room.
Well, we thought we did. I know the only thing that is a little tricky for us is that we've got a ward against teleportation, but
This wasn't teleporting. This
No.
was portaling. You need
Yeah.
something to stop magic.
I
Also,
guess,
do not go into that portal. It leads to hell. By which I mean a place that's constantly on fire.
oh, well, there are 9 hells. Which one did you go to?
The one that's constantly on fire.
Now the plane of fire.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll get family to come in here and do a little special extra warning for me. Thank you so much. How do you guys want to split up this gold?
2,500. Or sorry, not 2,500. Sorry, my math is off there.
1250.
Yeah, 1,250 each.
Okay, you're gonna split it with Curtis.
That way,
Nice.
Pi gets his share.
Should we do 1,000?
Gannon, did you start a new game?
1,000 into kind of like a
Like a group,
party.
party.
Have mommy load your game, buddy.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
We can keep it in the hat.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be like
That's White Fang's cut.
worst case scenario stuff.
That's White Fang's cut. 1,000 in the hat.
Nice. All right, that's a good little side quest there.
Yeah.
One thing I will make you say, or let's see what we can do about this. And while you're in this room, give me a third Arcana check.
All right. Come on. Nat fucking 20, boy.
Okay. And here's what
Dude, I got money.
what you've learned about this this portal. You notice that as you approach it and you know that it's there, that's when it appears a little bit. The closer you get to it, the more it opens up. You don't know how, if it only
Then you
reacts
load this
to
game? It's not a new
you
game.
or if it reacts to other people. You know that it only opened up because you noticed it. And as far as you know, this portal is still here.
Here, let me see, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And while you're at it, Anne, give me a history check.
Ooh, I'm not. Well, I'm still pretty good at history.
I mean, it's intelligence.
That one's not too good. That's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say with that, you definitely know that you were playing the fire, but that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if we ever need to go back, there's a sneaky way to get there.
Yeah, right?
I don't think it's so sneaky anymore.
Yeah, you guys know about it now because I know about it.
All right, nice.
No, as in, like, we'll probably be.
No, I'm saying they know about it on the other side.
I will say, now that you're out, if Dylan still has Frostbrand out, you were, like, warm while you were in there. Now you guys are, like, cold. You know?
Yeah, I'm like,
No,
hey, put that thing up.
I'll put it away. Like, oop, my bad.
It's like being at Broadway all day and then finally getting home where the AC is nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, you guys go back to Monty's. It's still a little early. It's about 1 or 2 o'clock-ish. You guys get yourself another drink. Do you want to get another drink from this bartender?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Because I'm going to count that as a short rest and get that spell slot back.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a short rest. You're like spending an hour drinking.
I'll just hang out.
Go hang out? Okay.
I'm taking a drink. I got to assume he gets better at this as time goes.
Yeah, I'll drink because I want some honey water.
Okay. He goes, was the first honey water good?
It wasn't honey water.
Man, it's only got 2 ingredients. How do I do this?
Yeah.
All right.
Wonder.
Give me another D100.
73.
32.
73 and 32. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So Xardaar, he comes back, and your drink is a color that is similar to skin, with what looks like a very thin skin floating at the top.
You
Ew!
need to specify color of skin.
I'll let you use your imagination because there's very
By
many
layer of
skin
skin.
colors.
By layer of skin, are we talking like, buffet jello skin here?
Or like actual skin.
I don't know. I'm just reading what's written down. Y'all use your imagination on that one.
I'd rather not.
This
You made
concoction.
that happen.
No, you rolled for it.
Yeah, but he came up with this idea.
I mean, we'll see. I haven't gotten to the benefits yet. This concoction, despite its appearance, isn't actually that bad. It tastes a little bit bitter at first, but once you swallow the skin on top, it becomes sweet.
Roll these two.
And then spicy. Very spicy.
Why?
80.
Once the drink turns spicy, the PC... Oh, okay. Here's what you need to do. Roll a strength saving throw.
What?
Both 0.
Well, you're +2 to strength and +5 on saves. So you should be okay.
Yeah. 13.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you felt like you were gonna just be screaming.
Oh no.
And then you hold it in.
I got 0.
Yeah, you do, Gannon. Get
For the next hour, you get a +2 to your performance check.
Provided that performance is screaming.
I was worried that the strength check was like the strength of his right hip holding back fiery boots. And he just hit himself.
And Dylan, what did you roll?
I rolled a 37.
37. Okay. Let's see. You get a slightly yellow frothing milk drink with chunks of banana scattered throughout.
I got 1.
Oh, I hate bananas.
It's thick, it's creamy, and oh so banana-y.
Daddy, waiting.
Why is that the description?
Gross.
Add chunks of ice to make it a refreshing drink throughout the hot summer months. Child friendly.
Oh, friendly. Gannon, you can have that one.
The name of this drink is banana milkshake.
Oh, I got a banana milkshake. Okay, cool.
Let's see. The consumer
You just
feels
said that.
the consumer feels refreshed and cooled down. Allow the user to gain back 1 lower level spell usage.
Cool. I got my spell slot back.
All right. All right. So let's do another one. So you guys go to the board, and you, like, rip that one off. You're like, check, got that one done.
I got an idea, guys. Next time, we just grab the little notice and take it with us in case we need to explain what we're doing.
Ah.
Yeah, let's do that.
And hopefully we don't have to go back to the plane of fire, because I'm pretty sure we're wanted there now.
Yeah.
Not Xardaar. He used disguise self.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go help this fella named Grandin.
All right.
What is that?
He's got a sick family. It says, "Hello, my name is Grandin, and I am looking for help. I live in the slums with my parents and my brothers and sisters, but recently most of them became sick. Some people here also have funny colors, etc., etc."
Okay, that one. Yes. Oh, here it is. I was like looking for it.
It sounds like a paladin-y thing to do.
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
man.
It also
All
sounds
right. That'd be good.
Well, I mean, we already handled one mysterious disease.
Oh, Brandon.
asking
Yes.
for a hero. Are you a hero?
I be hero, yeah.
We be the Twin Titans.
The
More or
Twin
less.
Titans. Okay, so you guys go. He says that he is in the
Slums.
right.
Yep.
You guys know that the slums are going to be in the South Ward mostly.
That tracks.
It's a very small section. It's kind of like a shackle town, a lot of like houses on top of each other. This and that. So it's you guys are pretty far away from it. It does take you a while to get down there. You eventually do. And while you guys are down there, one thing that you notice that seems kind of out of place is that there's a lot of plants here. So plants, yeah, like you know how like in fancy neighborhoods they always have someone like mowing the grass. It seems like here it's gotten a little out of control. The growth has like gotten unbearably out of the way. There's a lot of trees here, despite it being in the city, which you guys find a little odd. Some of these trees have purple leaves, which is not something that you've seen before. But you're just kind of, besides this looking out of place, there's just so many people in the street. It kind of reminds you a little bit of being in Fawn Hill when you first got there. Just people just like coughing. But in Fawn Hill, the people look healthy, at least. Here, the people, they look like they're starving to death almost.
Yeah.
You find a group of kids that are just like, they have a makeshift ball that they've made out of something. It's very smelly and wet. You don't want to know about it. And they're kicking it around. And you walk up to them and you ask them, like, if you... Well, what do you ask them? You see these kids.
Hey, any of y'all know where we could find a fella by the name of Grandin?
Oh, Brandon, yeah, he lives down there. And they just, like, point to a house that's just down there.
All right, cool. One other question for y'all. All these plants, are they always here, or is that new?
It's kind of new. They started just growing about a month ago.
All right, let's go get Thamior.
So you go to Thamior? You turn back and go to Thamior's?
Yeah,
Let's get the Full Metal Botanist.
Okay. So you guys, so you make a note of where the house was, and you trek back up, back to Thamior's. And Thamior's doing his usual. It smells like junk in there. He's just writing down notes, reading books, and floating things around. Oh yeah, how can I help you guys?
Oh, hey, buddy, you want to come look at some weird plants?
There's nothing I would love to do more.
All right, come with us.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of give them the rundown, let them know something's going on in the South Ward, and there are purple trees.
That is odd. know any trees that grow like that. That is very odd.
That's what we thought. We figured we'd come to the resident plant whisperer.
I like that name a lot. I hope it catches on.
Well, I mean, the way you talk to the plants, it just might.
So, as you guys were walking down there, he's telling you just like so much about plants. Like it's like the bubblegum, but like plants.
I love that description.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just loves his fucking plants. So you guys go down there, and he does go, wow, the vegetation has really gotten out of control here. Someone needs to mow the grass here, give it a little cut. And then he notices the trees, and he like studies it very peculiarly. And then he takes out a vial, and he gives you leaves and puts them in there. He's very careful not to touch them.
These are daddies. Those are Falcons. Baby daddies.
And he goes, I've never seen anything like this. And for it to be growing, for it to be growing in the city, I mean, the only kind of plant like that I know here is in the City of the Dead and my house.
Well, does this look like the stuff in the City of the Dead?
No, everything is normal there. I go there often, look at some graves, but no. I mean, purple leaves. You don't see anything. Everything should be red, brown, yellow, orange. It's the fall. This is
now.
Very
See, I only asked that because there was a posting for a strange plant in the City of the Dead.
Oh, was that in the first one I sent you?
No, this is the second one.
That's the one that says searching for botanists, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I hadn't seen that one. No, these are unrelated to that one.
Okay.
And he says, this is very odd. I need to study this. Maybe something is happening to the city here. And he just collects it and puts a little vial, and he goes, Is this all you guys want me to see? Can I help you with anything else?
Well,
at the very least, you should come to us and figure out what it's doing to the people here.
Okay, yes, I'll study this. So he goes with you guys, and you guys knock on the door. You knock on the door 3 times. Nothing. No response. But you do hear noises moving around throughout this house. It's a 3-story house that you guys.
Don't keep the wind.
And you don't imagine that this kid lives on every single floor. You don't get that feeling based on the area that you're in. So you knock on it 3 more times, and then you hear the movement getting a little louder, a little closer, and the door creaks open. You're looking at eye level, and you see nothing. Then you look down, and you see this little kid, and he's coughing, and he says, Yeah, what can I get for you?
Are you Grandin?
I am, yes.
Well, Grandin, I seen you posting about people getting sick, and we're here to help figure out what's going on.
we're the heroes.
Well, I mean, I don't know about this one right here, but this is Ann. This is Xardaar. The puppy in the hat is White Fang, and I'm Cooling.
And this is the city wizard.
Oh yeah, and this is Thamior.
Oh, hey. He does like a nap off, and he struggles to push the door all the way open, and then you guys step on through. You notice that this floor that he's on, it's just one big screw, and they've kind of like set up things to kind of divide it. You see that he has kind of like rolled out like a soft blanket or something, and that all of his family members are laying down on it. And it's exactly as he put in his note. Bob is red from head to toe. Robin's face is green. Erden is checkered in blue and white. Basically, everyone is not like the color they should be.
Yeah, I'm like a.
Well, when did people start changing color? Was it around the same time as these trees started growing up with purple leaves?
Yeah, it was A little bit right after that, yeah.
Now, have y'all been eating any of this fancy new vegetation that popped up?
Yeah, you know, we ain't got no money for food, so we eat the plants.
Got it. Are you eating it raw or are y'all boiling it?
My dad likes to smoke it. My mom puts it in her tea. And Erden just, I think he chews it. I don't know what he does. But I think it's getting to me.
Now, how do you eat it?
I don't. I used to play on the tree until I got a little sick too.
Gotcha. All right, you got some of it right around here. I wanna try something real quick.
You guys are in his house area. And he walks on in there. And he opens a little container, like a little basket, and it's just like a bunch of the leaves from it. And Thamior is just looking at these people, and he's like, "So interesting." And he gives you guys a few leaves.
It almost seems like the way that these guys interacted with it affects like what color they turned, except for Aaron. His seems off, but Bob is red because he smoked it, and Robin green because she was drinking it with tea.
Alright, you can see here. You gotta be.
Yeah, it's a little odd. And while you guys are kind of like looking at what's going on, you see them cough, and they point at you and they say, "Please hear us. We need help." And you guys know,
does anyone look like they're on the verge of death?
The three of them kind of do. Like they're.
All right, I'm gonna go hit them all with Spare the Dying.
Okay, nice.
And I'm gonna put a mask on.
All right. I will say the only thing that you see that they're laying on like a blanket, but they're also covered with a blanket. You only see that their head is exposed. You don't see like any other part of their body or their.
Now I got a question. This here strange coloration, is it just on your face or is it your whole body? You mind if I take a peek under here right quick?
Go right ahead, thank you. And I'll say that Bob is at the end. He like takes his blanket off, and he's like wearing a small shirt, but it's way too big for him. And he like lifts up his shirt. You see something that's a little weird. His shirt is the same color, but his stomach has gotten a little hard, a little bark-like.
Looks like
I think you're turning into a tree.
What? I've been inside for weeks. That's impossible.
I would have thought so too, but I mean, look at your belly, friend.
One thing you guys do notice, their room, there are no windows. It's just completely dark. And based on you guys walking in, you only saw windows on the second and third floor. And he has like a little tiny torch going off, so it's very dark where you guys are at, but you're still able to see.
Well, I mean, I know Ann and I can both see in the dark anyway.
I think Xardaar can too. So either way, like you see it, I'm just describing like better.
All right.
And when Thamior like sees him lift up his shirt, he gets super excited. He walks over to him and he like gives it a good knock on his stomach, and it's like hitting a tree. You know, his stomach is hard, just like a tree. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. And he says,
Neither have I. Hey, Ann, what's your medicine modifier?
Well, I'm not terribly trained in medicine, so I usually only get a +1 to my roll.
Yeah, that's all I got. +2? All right, see if you can figure it out.
Thamior, he says, as you're rolling, he says, there's something that this reminds me of. And he like casts a spell on himself, and his skin kind of turns bark-like like that. He casts a bark skin on himself, but he says, now feel my arm, and you feel his arm, and it's not hard like a tree. It's still very squishy, but a little harder on the surface. He says, maybe this spell and whatever's happening to them are connected in some way.
Should we check the other people?
Well, he's doing his. I'm going to do an Arcane check.
Oh yeah, I did not get anything. This is modest.
Okay.
So I'm going to do an Arcane.
So I could check too, but
And that's an 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay.
I want to see if there's like any magical properties based off of what Famimore brings up with his spell.
I'll tell you that what you're feeling feels like transmutation magic.
Yeah, Famimore, I think you're onto something because this the magic bark skin definitely has the same component of transmutation as what's happening to these people here.
well, if it's been transmuted, I can probably push it right out of the leaves or whatever they want it to eat. I just can't do anything for what's currently in them. So they won't get worse. I just don't know if they're going to get better.
Well, there's nothing that we can do right now. A little bit of research. I think that I'll study this. I think I'm probably the most qualified person to handle this situation. And I'm the wizard of the town, responsible for keeping its people safe in some kind of way. So, I think that we come back to this. What do you think?
Yeah, should we
should
try to dig up
probably
some
tell.
or something to take back to your place?
Wait, what did you say?
I said, should we dig up a sapling or something to take back to your place to study?
Well, I know where it's at. I've collected the leaves, and that's what they were eating. So, if I need to come back, I'll definitely take it. But before we go,
Probably have some mesh.
I'm saying before we leave, do y'all have like anything else you can eat in the meantime, or is this all you got?
I got it, and he gives them a bunch of good berries.
Oh,
Yeah.
That saves me from casting. You know what? I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Purify Food and Drink on all the stuff they've got.
Do you cast it on the leaves they've been eating?
Yeah.
This is when you cast it on the leaves. The one thing that's a little weird. Turn from the orange color. I'm sorry, not the orange. The purple color that they are back into like a normal fall leaf color, back to orange.
Okay.
I think you could cast it on the plants themselves.
Well, it works on a 5-foot radius sphere, and I've only got one more cast of it.
And there was like a bunch of trees like that you guys saw.
I'm wondering if this is coming from the ground or what? Like maybe somebody's pouring some chemical waste from some magical factory.
Right. Like this might just be a side effect of something bigger, but at the very least we can figure out what's going on here.
Should have mesh quarantine this part of the city.
I don't think he needs to be quarantined. We know what the problem is. It's what they're eating. You don't need to quarantine people for that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an infection.
Like monitor people who are in here.
We don't even need that. We just need a couple people to come down here and purify everything. Maybe set them up with some more food. Meals on Wheels will handle this problem.
You could probably recruit some of the priests from the Temple of Martin and some of the other temples around to assist in
Not Syrian.
doing the purification.
Oh yeah.
So that wouldn't be hard. They'd be happy to come. And we'll go to the Temple of Morden first because that'll make Pi happy.
Yeah.
As you guys are saying this, Brandon goes, "Oh yes, the Syrian. Yeah, they come down here all the time. We love those guys.
And they've done nothing for you.
They give us food every now and then. We go to their.
When was the last time they were here?
They come once a week.
And how long have y'all been having this problem?
About a month.
All right. And they haven't been able to fix it.
They've just been giving us food and things to eat.
Gotcha. Well, we're gonna send some folks from the Temple of Moradin down here. Let them help.
Thank you.
Like they're not only going to give you food, they're going to purify some of what you got here.
Thank you so much.
We've kind of got something going on two fronts now. We've got some purification going to start happening, hopefully, and then we've got Thamior researching. Is there anything else we can try to do to speed this along, too? This seems like something we're not going to see results from this session, but maybe in future sessions.
Are you asking me or each other?
No, I'm talking to our boys. I should talk in character, just so you know.
Yeah, it kind of threw me off. Honestly, I think we might have done everything we can for the moment.
Yeah, I think that's about it that we can do. So I think just the purification and then Thamior checking into it will be great. And we can check back with him sometime soon.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'll let you know. I love reading. I love plants. Oh man, this can come true for me.
I mean, that's why we thought of you, buddy. We figured you'd be the guy to figure it out.
I appreciate it. You're such good boys. All right.
Especially you, White Fang, who's a good boy.
Gives him a good pet.
I'll wait for our metallic friend to go and talk to the Temple of Mord. See if we can get some help.
Alright, fair enough. We can just throw that in with like what we got to do when we go talk to Roust and stuff like that for the next session.
We'll tell Curtis, like, hey, watch this video.
Yeah, he needs to do his homework and then.
Yeah.
Right, because we totally just volunteered Moradin services.
I think
all
he
the
would have done
gods
the
we
same
know,
thing.
he's the most likely to help.
Yeah, and he'd be okay with it because it would just get more people away from Syrian and onto Moradin.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Ooh, and while we're on the way out, I do leave a couple Moradin trinkets because I know I have some.
Yeah. You give him some, and he's like, "Oh, thanks. Can I eat it?"
Not easily.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, well, thank you.
But this is the symbol of Moradin. This is the people that are going to come help you. This way, if anyone asks who came down and fixed it, you can be like, "Well, it was these folks right here."
Thank you.
Think of it like a business card.
I'll hold it forever. Thanks.
All right,
All right.
get better, little buddy.
Thank you, heroes. Who are you guys again?
The Tween Titans.
Then you're
I think you're coming a little more naturally.
The more I drink, the more I like it.
Jen was just staring at us.
Yeah, Jen saw that.
I want the next big fight you guys do. I want you guys to go Tween Titans.
Tween Titans, go!
Oh yeah, Robert will totally do that.
Oh man, this is great. All right, so you guys walk. You go back to the bar. You check on Pi, and Pi is still he's in the room, but in his demi-plane, so he's still working on it. So you guys go back. I guess we should have another drink. So you guys take you rip that one back off. While you guys are there, do you want to do another drink?
Hell
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 79.
72.
62.
Did you guys that would be a good drink for Pi. Okay, so 79, that's Dylan. Okay.
Hi.
He goes, alright, you guys are my first repeat customers. I must be doing
That was last time.
Yeah, this is our third time back.
You know,
Second time back.
Third time is a pattern, you know.
That's fair. That is scientifically acceptable. I'll give him that.
Alright, so for Dylan, he gives you a healthy amber with leaves of mint stirred through.
Oh, gross.
A pleasant herbal tea constructed from various plants and resources: mint, lavender, honey, chamomile, sugar, plus ingredients that make your whole body feel silky and smooth. Those are
He gets
refreshing.
honey.
Yeah. Both a refreshment and a welcome sleep remedy. Okay. You feel your eyelids grow heavy and your body beckons you to sleep. The consumer gains restful sleep, which allows you to gain the benefits of a full night's rest in 4 hours. Once awake, you feel completely refreshed.
Cool.
So you can like take a short, you take a long rest in 4 hours instead of 8.
Like, is that like a one-time use or a permanent thing?
One-time use. Which is
I
like,
will use that before we saddle up to leave, and I will use that extra 4 hours to start reading my book.
hell
Because on the
yeah.
way to Edicester, I'm just going to read that book.
You might like finish it by the time you get there, which is wild.
Well, the extra 4 hours we're going to have here, yeah, it's probably going to be what I need.
Yeah. Okay, 72. Who rolled that?
That was 7, or no, that was Xardaar.
Xardaar.
Zardar. Okay. So you get it's your drink. It's black at the bottom and gold at the top. A mixture of strong bitter ales, dark rum, and coffee. Most people put raw sugar on top of the foam. Spark effect. Let's see. Male consumers will find their beard grows an inch for each mug taken, while female consumers will feel their hair getting thicker and longer.
Okay, I'm fine with this. All right,
You get
it's not terrible.
Can I get one of them? Because I could use a beard.
You're sure.
Roll.
He does. He doesn't know what he's doing. All right, and let's go back. Let's go to. Your drink is white.
Is it milk?
Before I read it, the name of this drink is the Dry Heave.
Oh no.
It's sour at first, but then it burns with a vengeance. The aftertaste leaves a lingering effect. Oh, roll a d4 for me.
All right. That's a 1.
Okay, you get a +2 to your intimidation for an hour.
Okay. Take it.
But also, make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. I'm not great at that. Yeah, that's a 9.
Roll a d4 for me.
4.
You're going to be dry heaving for the next 5 years.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, well, you get that intimidation from your dry. Dylan, did you get another drink?
Yes, I rolled a 92.
Oh boy. All right, so your drink. Oh my God, there's so much to read here. This might be good. This might be good though. Holy shit! You get a deep rusty brown, almost black, with toffee-colored bubbles, almost opaque when held up to the light. This is brewed in a secret enclave known who mark their bottles with the rune of Othala, born of mixing an ancient dwarven recipe with skill and flavor from members of all the civilized races, and it is even said the aid of a few dragons. This brew has a strong flavor of chocolatey grains, vanilla, bitter, and a myriad of spices appealing differently to each imbiber. I don't know what that is.
Drinker.
Okay. It is most commonly found in dwarven enclaves and elven kingdoms, but has been making headway into taverns of all the civilized races. Through the limited supply, this is leading to an overall price increase over time, making it even more popular among nobles as a status symbol. Holy shit, that was a lot to read.
Pi's going to be so upset he missed this one.
How the hell does this guy who doesn't know what he's doing grab this?
He grabbed Monty's top shelf stuff on accident.
Yeah.
There's no way that's an accident.
Let's see. This drink is... Okay, no. I read this drink, but here's what it actually says. This dank brew instantly warms the drinker and produces a profound euphoria. This brew removes one level of exhaustion as well as making the drinker immune to the ill effects of cold weather. the frightened condition, the poison condition, and damage for an hour after drinking.
Immune to damage?
That's what it said. It
Okay.
also-
What? Where's the Hydra?
It also tends to make the drinker foolhardily, as the euphoria and lack of fear associated with drinking it leads some to disregard their own safety. This has led to
Alright, so you attack
being careful
reckless.
to whom they serve this amazing brew.
This sounds exactly
shit.
like Robert. Okay, where's that Hydra?
Let's go find the tower and have you jump off it.
I'll do it.
All right, what's the next one that you guys want to do?
Something where I can just get in the way and have them try to beat me up.
Let's take a look at one of those like more mysterious ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the one on the top left there, and the one on the top right and bottom left.
Which one do you guys think? This one or this one? I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at.
I said, you mean the cat one or the swirly one?
Yeah.
I think the cat's just a cipher.
Okay.
It just looks like a hidden message. I assume that is a substitute for like Thieves' Cant or something.
Right.
Which means Anne could probably read it. And then the other one, well, that looks like a combination or a code of some sort.
Yeah. So let's do the second one. So what's the one here with the swirly boy?
That one there? Okay. Boy. Whew. All right. I was going to say, both of those are fun. Both of those.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do them both. Like, are we gonna swing by the Temple of Martin and talk to the people, or is Thamior gonna do that for us?
Sam,
I was going to say
will
we'll
do it
go
for you.
Okay, Thamior will do
Maybe.
it.
Okay,
Or,
so
yeah, we can do it off screen.
I mean, I already told Curtis that we enlisted, that we volunteered their help. So
Yeah.
if Thamior's doing it, I gave Thamior 50 gold just to
Oh, Dylan, do you know what the
Yes.
name of the drink you got was?
the awesome one?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The pumpkin spice latte.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, it's called Dragon's Milk.
I'd suck that tea.
Okay, so you guys see the numbers down there. I don't know if you guys can actually see them.
I see 46984
Yes, those are the numbers. Are you guys peeling this one off and taking it with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is a tough one to get started. Okay. Why don't you guys give me just a flat intelligence roll? Just add your intelligence to it.
I think you mean subtract.
Yeah, subtract.
Ooh, 14 though.
Nice.
12. So
Come
not
on. 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay. So
He's actually smart.
with this probably wouldn't apply to. I should have made Xardaar roll with disadvantage based on how you were raised, but I mean, it was fine. Robert, you haven't seen those exact numbers, but you have numbers in groupings of 8 before. You just can't think of where it would be. And you start thinking of like places where you see this combination of numbers, like 8 in a row like that. The only thing that comes to mind is
System in a
being
library.
a thief is something that would help you out a lot. You see those in bank vaults, like in safety deposit boxes.
Started killing dogs.
So, yeah, is there a bank in town that you can go to that maybe with associated?
Yes, the bank in town is called Peregrin's Palace. Alright.
All right. Hey, boys, let's go down to the bank.
Yep, looks like we're making a withdrawal of sorts, I think.
Monty's
No
like,
funny business, Ann.
yeah, Monty's being like a good manager, like wiping off a table and help out his bussers. And he goes, "Ann, don't be stealing anything from a bank."
What? I wouldn't do anything like that. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I know you and your sticky fingers.
They're only sticky sometimes.
No, that's because he eats jelly with his bare hands.
Yeah,
Really
but I wash afterward most of the time. There's a few
Sometimes
times.
you did it once.
Okay, I gotta ask you guys a question. There's like different subclasses of elves. What is the subclass of elf that you guys are?
The subclass of our half elf.
Yes, like are you like half sea elf, half high elf, whatever, Eladrin?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense for kind of the backstories we've created for ourselves. But what do you think?
You guys just sound like you're. This isn't a real race, but you sound like you're a crick elf.
A crick elf?
Yeah,
Like a creek?
Crick. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Maybe not so much water, but.
I'm from up in the holler there. I got raised up on that creek. That's where we went and bathed on that.
A crick.
Yeah, sea elves typically do a lot more with ocean stuff.
I say, yeah, I think Steel Elf makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't think you gain any benefits, but I was just curious.
Well, we're half elf, so it wouldn't really work. I don't think.
The Raven Queen service.
Wait, which one?
The Xardaar Kai.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
those. I think those are like people from Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I think they're what we are. But that's cool. Okay.
All right, I was just curious. Let's see. So you guys go into the bank. It doesn't say where it's at, so we'll say it's around you somewhere. And it's a clean-looking place, and there's a few kind of nobles in there, just like, I just want to see my money, please. And you know that you're waiting in line, and then the next clerk opens up, and she waves you over. How
Walk
may I
up
assist you?
I hand her the slip and I say, "Oh, we're here to access our deposit box."
And is this the number of your deposit box?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, let me go take you straight to it. And she grabs the key, and she leads you guys into the vault. She takes out the deposit box. Or before she sticks the key in there, she says, her whole demeanor changes. She says, "Before I can give you this deposit, I need to hear the password."
More than prosecute dicks, the guilty are going to be away. And that's for crimes that aren't even on the radar yet.
I just look at Ann. I'm thinking like, you getting anything from that little swirly symbol? Because all I got is Kappa Draconis, and I don't think that's it.
I mean, it looks like a Z, an O, and a G vertical, like Zog.
Yes, that is the password.
Oh my god! All right, cool. Hey, as, you know, I'm sitting there holding this thing, and it's covered in jelly, and I'm just like,
It's covered in jelly.
That's canon now. It has jelly hands.
You like don't know what to do, so you just like read the piece of paper, Zog? And she's like, "Okay, yeah, you're right." All right, let's see. She hands you the deposit box. Inside the deposit box, you guys have an envelope. And that's the only thing in there. And she says, "Is there anything else I can do for you today?"
Some wipes or something to get this jelly off my hands.
Oh yes, we have some hand
And like just a
sanitizer.
moment of privacy while we, look this over real quick.
Yes. Will you still require this box, or may I put it away for you?
I think you can put it away for now.
You could probably put it away.
Thank you. And she
Yeah, I think we'll get
back in there, turns the key, and then walks back. And she says, "All of these lock boxes are. Please don't try to do anything stupid in here." And she walks away. Let's see. You guys open up the envelope.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So the envelope is not sealed. It contains a note inside that just says, "Deliver me." And then there's on the front side of the envelope, there is an address. It says 66 Skull Street.
All right, I think we should drop this in the local post box, and it'll get delivered.
I think we might ought to go there and hand deliver it. I think maybe there's a reward.
Okay.
I mean, you did my thing, so I'm gonna do yours. Let's roll.
All right, so you guys, it takes you a while to figure out where this street is.
What? We didn't ask directions.
Oh, did you want to?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. She tells you that it is in the North Ward.
All right. In the North Ward.
So not too far away from you guys. You're kind of familiar. So you guys walk over there, and after going block by block, you eventually find Skull Street, and you start with the number
Clapping.
1 Skull Street, and then you work your way up. And as you're walking down the street, you're all right, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, and then when you guys get to where plot 66 should be, is empty.
And what did you do?
I clearly stole the house that was here, but other than that, I have no idea.
I'm impressed. Where'd you put it?
Well, that's trade secret, so can't tell you. Sorry, bud.
Okay. Is there a mailbox in front of the, I assume, vacant lot?
There is not.
Was there anything else in the envelope?
Nope.
All right. So it's
hold the note and walk onto the lot.
like, so yeah, if it's just an empty lot, let's just walk onto it with the note.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around, see if there's anything weird. Either that or check with the neighbors and see if anybody's there, but I'll do that after we...
So you guys
Special delivery.
You guys walk onto the lot, and nothing happens to you.
Did anything happen to the note?
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's any signs of a house used to be here, or if someone moved recently? And...
So
Someone
there's nothing on the note, but go ahead and do that investigation check.
Okay, so is there something in the envelope now?
In the envelope?
Or on the envelope?
Yeah. Anything new with the envelope?
Well, let's resolve Anne's first. What'd you get for that investigation?
16 plus 10, so 26.
What? 10? Holy shit. No, you don't notice anything there. It doesn't look like there was ever a house here. And you look inside the envelope as you guys are kind of investigating what's going on. It's still empty in the envelope.
I'm going to check with a neighbor and see if they know what's going on with this place.
So the North Ward is kind of upper middle class people. And you knock on the door and it's yes? What can I do for you?
Hello, sir. I am here to inquire about the lot next door.
Oh, yes, it's been empty, yes.
Has anyone ever lived there?
No, I enjoy the view. There's nothing there.
Well, we have a lot of them.
Hold on, I didn't hear you, Robbie.
Has this been messing up for you?
I was just saying that we have a letter delivered there, and I was curious why the box is empty. Who owns it?
Well, quite curious to deliver a letter to a place that doesn't exist. Maybe you should use a return address.
Very well. I appreciate that.
Of course. Goodbye. So you guys check the letter, and there is no return address. But Anne, give me an Arcana check.
All right.
I was gonna hold it up to the light if we didn't come up with anything.
I need a good one. 15?
15?
Not bad.
Okay. Some kind of magic has been cast on the envelope itself.
Huh. Does
Is there
anybody know
something-
spell magic?
No.
Don't you have detect magic?
Yeah, I have detect magic.
Try that
I
one.
can use that. Alright, so I use detect magic.
Okay, you use detect magic, and that reveals the return address. And the return address on this letter is 1 Black Dog Alley.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go ask for directions.
Yeah.
And you feel like as though the return address was cast with, was written with magic ink, so you needed something to reveal it. Do you knock back on the door?
Mm,
Yeah, though it's me this time because Ann went last time.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Well, howdy there. So my associate was just conversating with you regarding the emptiness of this adjacent lot. Now, we have recently discovered that we need to be going to a Black Dog Alley. Have you heard of such a locale?
Oh yes, it's in the trade ward.
In the trade war.
Yes.
All right. I thank you for your time. You have a good day now. Bye-bye.
You too. Goodbye.
And I drop the fanciness and I get super backwater when I'm like, bye-bye.
You know, the trade ward kind of looks like Louisiana.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well,
I kind of do.
What a coinky dink. Okay.
All right, jazz music it is.
All right. So you guys, make your way down there, and you kind of like go block to block until you find Black Dog Alley. Let's see. You finally get to the house. It's the first one on the street. It's a corner lot, so you know it's like got a little bigger yard. It is an impressive villa. Like it looks very Florida. Yeah. Like, you know, a fantasy Miami Dolphin lives there.
Right. And I'm sure I can buy meth from the alligator in the front yard.
Yes, of course. yeah. There's like a guy in there selling Arcane. Like, you guys want the drugs? What? You know?
But it's an alligator because it's Florida.
Yes. All right. So the front, you guys notice that it is gated, but you try like walking through the gate. It is closed. You can open it, but there are 2 big black mastiff dogs that are blocking.
I talk to the dogs.
Okay, wait. How do you do that?
I have speak with animals.
Okay. You talk to the dog, and the dogs are kind of growling, like if they're not really happy, and they go, "Yes, may we help you?"
Yes, we seem to have this letter that told us to come here. Can we pass to speak to someone about it?
You can speak with me. I can take the letter.
I think you give the dog the letter now.
Okay. Alright.
Do it.
I'll give you a letter, but can my wolf friend here go with you for a moment?
No.
Oh, okay. Here's the letter.
We will deliver. We'll tell you what to do next. The dog.
Can I pet you, puppy?
Next.
Yes. You may pet me.
Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Or are you a girl? I can't tell.
I am a good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right.
Thank you.
He said he was a good boy.
And then he like scurries away.
Oh, he is a boy.
Okay. It's in front of the house. Alright, I'm just reading the next part.
I want to see that from the front.
So you guys see the dog take the letter, and it walks away from you guys, but then instead of going straight to the house that you guys are going to, it like takes a right turn, and then there's a little hole under the gate, and it digs out from the gate, and then just like turns around, look, and
Lost you for a sec there, Vinny.
oh, the dog went under the gate, and then it turns around and waits for you.
Oh, okay.
To follow you now?
I'll follow that puppy.
Okay.
We follow.
All right.
Xardaar, let me see your staff. I'm gonna play fetch.
For White Fang.
Share the love.
I asked White Fang if it's okay if other dogs play with his quarterstaff. It's not mine, it's White Fang's.
I forgot the voice I used for White Fang. Yes, I am okay with sharing, Master.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
Alright.
You chuck it, and the dog like trot. It's like a fancy dog, so it doesn't like run. It trots up to it, and then it picks up the staff with the letter still in its hand, and then it takes it back to you, and it says, "We're almost there," because it still has the letter in its mouth. It takes you to a house on Hill Rock Court, and it turns around and says, "Wait here." And then it walks up to the front door of this house, and it drops the envelope. And there's a little mail slot. When it drops the envelope, the mail slot opens up, and a sausage gets thrown through it. And then it eats the sausage and walks away. Looking at this house, and what's weird about it is that this house looks strangely distorted, you know? Almost as though it looks like an illusion. You guys walk up to the front door of this house. You're on the porch now. On the house door, there is a sign with an arrow attached to it. The arrow point, right now, the arrow is pointing to the words, "The owner is gone." Below that one, the sign says, "The owner is in." Then below that one, it says, "The owner is a cat." And below that one, it says, "The owner sleeps." And the door is closed.
Which one's lit up?
Which what?
Which one is currently like active?
Right now, the sign is pointing to "The owner is gone." The other signs say "The owner is in," "The owner is a cat," "The owner is asleep."
I go over there and try to turn it to "The owner is a cat."
You put it on "The owner is a cat," and the door remains locked.
Alright, I will turn it to "The owner is in."
Alright, you put it on "The owner is in." You hear a click as you feel that the door unlocked.
Alright, I go in.
Okay.
Whew. You walk in, and the space that you are in is the house that you're looking at looks like pretty nice. But the space that you're in is much smaller than what it looks like. Almost as if the house has an illusion spell cast on it to disguise what it actually looks like. And you see a man who looks like a wizard. He looks like he's an elfish man. He's got like straight up wizard garb, you know, like pointy hat, a little Fu Manchu, and he says, "You're the ones who solved my riddle. Congratulations."
I got a question for you, friend.
Yes.
Can you be a cat?
Were you briefly a cat like just a moment ago?
Indeed I was.
Oh, it did work.
Okay, for curiosity, Xardaar goes back to the door and points the arrow to the owner is a cat.
Oh, it only works when the door is locked, but you're not the first to try.
Well, that's important. What do we
It's
get?
disappointing.
Well, the three of you must be rather smart gentlemen to solve my riddle.
I mean, one of us might be.
Well, you know what they say, 3 heads are better than none.
I've heard something similar to that.
Yeah.
I would vote that any are better than none, but sure, I take your meaning.
Exactly. Well, my name is Zog.
Well,
Oh, so you signed the note. Your password is your own name? That's
did.
not a strong password. It didn't pop up the little thing that said don't put your name in the password?
Well, only few people have figured it out, so it must be a pretty good password.
Well, all right.
I'll grant you that.
Fine.
Well, I believe you must be looking for a reward, correct?
Well, of course.
Yeah,
My
I'll take it.
reward is twofold. But first, your smaller reward. He gives each of you a bag of beans.
Bag of
Beans?
A bag of beans, which is an item that you can add to your thing.
I'm on it.
I just want to make sure I know what it does.
Hey, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Why is it a wondrous item?
Why isn't it?
And it's rare.
It's a deal.
3D4 dry beans. This is awesome. I love this.
Yeah. He gives each of you a bag of beans.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot that it can do.
Yep. Now what happens if I eat them?
I don't recommend it.
I mean,
What the hell? This is great.
Right?
You get a bag of beans. Too bad Pie's missing out. He doesn't get his bag of beans.
Right? He would love this.
alright, so should we roll and find out how many beans each of us has?
You can do that like before you use it, so that you don't have to remember it. You know.
I mean, we could put it like, we could customize it and make it like the cost. That many, how many we have?
Wait, what?
Like, we can customize the item, and under like the cost of it, we can make it that many we have.
Oh yeah, then why not? Then why not? Go ahead and do that.
How many beans are there?
3D4.
Oh.
So the way
Cool, I got 9.
Nice. The way your characters would know is he's like explaining everything to you that the beans do.
All right, I got 10.
Nice. That's a lot of beans.
Yeah, I got a 4,
Yeah,
4,
that's-
3, or 4, 3, 3. That's what it is.
Nice. Okay, and he says, and the second reward that you receive for solving my most dubious riddle is you get a full scholarship into the Aether Academy.
Cool.
How long is the course in the Aether Academy?
Oh, it's many, many years. Many students drop out, but it is the best wizarding school in the land.
Not a wizard.
Can I bequeath this to someone who could benefit from it more than I would?
Well, no. You see, the requirements is solving this most heinous riddle.
Is it heinous or dubious?
How come it gets more sinister every time you describe it?
I put a lot of time in it. It should have been difficult.
I think you ought to reconsider that and probably increase the difficulty just a smidge.
Hold on. What happens if I say your name backwards?
Gauze?
Gauze.
No, nothing happens.
That would have been great, though.
If you guys look at the map on roll 20, and it's not the Waterdeep map. It's under the notes. The world map is on the very bottom there. It is the Aether Academy is at the very top.
Yeah.
I see.
There.
Yeah.
We ought to check it out at some point.
Yeah, I figure we'll find a way to get up there.
Yeah. It says, one of our graduates, you may know, is Thamior, and look at where he's now. He's now the Wizard of Waterdeep.
Well, he also,
smells.
Well,
I was gonna say there are those who would say his life is pretty crappy.
He wasn't that smelly when he was still a learned student. And he also... Well,
thanks for the beans.
Can you pull the map up again?
Yeah. So did Thamior end up going through that same trial?
No, Thamior did this much earlier. We had a different set of trials that we did away with that were too strict. We needed more recruits, so we eased up a little bit.
I see.
He tells you, are you familiar with Glass Lake? It's right there in the center of the map.
Like, I know where it is.
I mean, I know of it.
So you guys, this is some lore of this part of the world. That lake right there, it's not exactly like a lake that you can swim in. Over time, the entire top of the lake was glass. And after a long time, the glass started sinking. So there's just like a thick layer of glass at the very bottom. And he tells you the Aether Academy is ruled by a wizard from every school of magic. And he says that a long time ago there was a dragon that lived in the mountains just north of the lake, and their evocation wizard single-handedly fought the dragon. But in like the blast of it, he cast a spell that turned the entire lake to glass.
Single-handedly, huh?
Yeah.
I bet that'd have been a little bit easier if he had two hands.
Well, I say single-handedly, but the other wizards died along the way, which is why we have to find new wizards to be the Roops. You guys know any good necromancers, do you?
I mean, I mostly know bad ones.
Well, we had a good one, but he went a while back, so I guess now we have to find a new one.
Oh, that sounds not good.
Like, I kind of want to say, tell me about this missing necromancer.
Well, he was in his keep in our tower, and then he wasn't.
Well, maybe we'll go up to the Aether Academy and investigate at some point.
Yeah, that was descriptive. Thank you.
Of course, I wish I could tell you more.
Now, can we get like a scroll or something to like, let them know when we get there that we're allowed to be there?
Well, I'm a recruiter of sorts. I'm always around. I can be in more than one place at a time with my magic. If you ever show up there, I will know because I have granted you permission.
Why?
Very well.
Okie dokie.
Play the game.
Well, if you
All
ever
right,
change
glory
your
to Zog
mind,
and all that.
of course, if you ever change your mind and you survive the strenuous trip getting there, then I will be happy to welcome you again.
Brad.
Peace, homie.
All right. He tells you guys goodbye, and he says, "Oh, one more thing. Do you mind switching the sign back to the owner is out?"
The owner is a cat. Got it. Click.
Do you put it to the owner is a cat?
Damn right I do.
You hear?
Remember, I'm feeling foolhardy right now.
You hear a bunch of meows from like the other door, or from the other side of the door.
Speak with animals is worn off. We don't understand you no more. It only works for me. Yeah, but we hear telepathically.
Oh yeah.
Like, I switch it to the owner is his key.
And still a cat.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. All right, so I think we have time for maybe one more. So you guys go head back with your aunties, your magic beans.
I'm good with this. I'm all for these magic beans.
All right. Do you guys want to do another? And I'll say that took you a lot of walking here and there. It's It's around 4 or 5 o'clock now. Do you guys want to do another round of drinks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is entertaining.
So, Robert, I'll say that your immunity to damage has worn off now.
Yeah, I would assume as much.
I got a 58.
26.
We've already had 79, haven't we?
I think so. 79 is...
I think that's what you had last time for your first roll.
Oh, yeah. Roll it again. Get something different.
All right.
Roll high.
42. Haha.
Okay. What did you get, Robbie?
58.
58. Okay. So he gives you a dark amber brown butter with a thick, creamy taupe colored head. This is called Angry Tom's Furious Ale. Let's see. A traditionally brewed thick dark ale in which dark peppercorns are added to the batch and brewed to a 4.2% alcohol. It's rich, peppery, and not at all infuriating.
Well, that was misleading.
Oh man, nothing cool happens. It says, other than the natural inclination to enjoy the drink with a thick cut of steak, standard drinking rules apply.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a steak.
Monty gets you a steak. Alright, and for Dylan, for Robert, oh my god. You get a teal blue drink with a foamy froth at the top. It's served in a glass of an odd shape. Monty's like, where did you even get that cup? We don't have cups like that.
Like, ask your bartender, man. I just want honey water.
Let's see.
Right now, I'm just picturing this bartender as Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
That's a good one, yeah.
Like, how is he drinking his burger through a straw? I don't know.
Holy shit, Dylan. This one, for price, it says free, but not served more than 2. Here's a description. Drink, but very carefully. The drink was made by an interdimensional being of great importance. Or at least at one point, he was a leader of great importance. Noted to be the best drink in the known universe.
I'm getting all the good stuff.
Yeah,
That was a roll of 42, right?
yeah.
Yeah, 42. It's the answer, man.
This is the pan-dimensional gargle blaster.
That's a name.
The effects of drinking one is like having your brains smashed by a slice of lemon wrap.
A golden brick.
The effect of drinking one is like having your brains smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick. Oh wait, you read that. The pan-dimensional gargle blaster gives you all of the pleasant effects of alcohol while shunting out blah blah blah. Just know that anytime you drink one, there's a decent chance that parallel you in another dimension is drinking one too. The DM can make you do a con save throw of 20 during the remainder of the session at any time.
Sorry, what was the con save throw of 24?
If you fail, you lose your action.
Oh, so randomly he's gonna have you do a con save of 20, and if you fail it, then at the time that he asks for it, you lose your action.
Okay, so just random, huh?
Yeah, I'll just say make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
All right, and Xardaar, what did you roll again?
26.
That's gonna come up in like 5 sessions from now.
I'll say.
Yeah.
No, it says for the rest of this session.
Oh, okay.
We can homebrew.
Like, that's what he said.
That'd be hilarious.
All right. Let's see. So your drink is dark brown with green swirls. This might be the closest one you get. Served in a tall earthenware mug, this dark tea still has some ground tree leaves floating around in it to steep. It's advised to drink slowly as not to swallow the leaves as they're bitter. The tea itself is quite sweet, but can be further sweetened by adding a few twigs. What was that?
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, it's all good. It wasn't important. Let's see what you get. Alright, while drinking this tea, you sprout small twigs and leaves from your orifices. Did you hear that?
I'm a plant?
As you continue drinking, the twigs spread and your skin takes on a bark-like appearance.
Why would I continue drinking?
Okay, but here's the good thing. Yeah, you now have the spell Dark Bark Skin cast on you. For the next hour.
We were disconnected or they died. I don't know.
Alright, so which one do you guys want to do next?
Like, how long is this spell active?
It says for an hour.
Okay.
I mean, don't you want to do your Ghost Keep one?
Yeah, but didn't y'all want to do the cat thing?
Sure.
Which one?
What?
The cat one.
Oh, that cat one. Okay.
Yeah, so the cipher here.
You guys want to do that one?
I'm good with that.
What was the other?
This one can't. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. Alright, so you guys peel this one off and you take it back to your table while you guys are drinking, trying to figure it out. It looks like a bunch of gibberish to you. And after like a few more sips of your drink, you finally figure it out. This is something that thieves do every now and then. Every letter is backwards. So A would be Z, B would be Y, C would be X, so on and so forth.
Okay.
It's reverse alphabet.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to actually figure it out?
Hang on.
I say just tell them.
Yeah, because I literally just found something. What's F?
Wait, what'd you say? Just tell you?
Is so Y-O-U. U. F.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah,
After going through it, it says you find the stash in 2 Sale Street.
where? Didn't hear you.
2 Sale Street.
Through Sale Street?
2 Sale Street.
All right, let's go find the stash.
Directions to Sale Street.
Monty, where's this?
To Sale Street.
He goes, oh, that's just down the road a little bit. It's here in the C ward, or the dock ward, or whatever it is.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, the C ward. Okay. So it is just down the street. Let's see.
7 makes a million.
So you guys find a dock. There's a building right in front of the dock. So it looks as though whatever comes off of this boat, a boat that would be on the dock, goes into this building. Let's see. It's a small warehouse. All right, but around it are a bunch of like ruffians, like a bunch of bandit-looking people.
A bunch of bandit-looking people. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Dylan, Falcon, you guys are muted. You done mute.
Yeah, I got real quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
you muted us.
No, that would have been when we switched to the headphones.
No, it literally said Robbie muted you.
Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to hear Vinny, and then I couldn't unmute you guys.
Wait,
I don't know
really?
why.
you
Yeah,
broke it.
Oh, it says I can't remote. Oh, Robbie's probably like in charge of the meeting.
Or host, something like that.
Yeah, Robbie created it.
Ah, okay. Cool.
But now I know how that works. I'm not going to do that again.
All right. So there's a lot of like just kind of ruffians, just like people that kind of would associate themselves with Anne, honestly.
So, is there So it's a stash that's hidden in this area. Do we want to just like go up and talk to these guys, or look for a stash? What?
Well, I mean, are they just kind of hanging around, or do they look like they're guarding?
They are surrounding the building, I will say.
Okie dokie. So I'm thinking all we gotta do is get in, and then we can find the stash.
They're like drinking beers and just like enjoying themselves. I'm gonna see if you guys have been probably standing there looking at them for a while. I'm gonna see if they noticed you.
Yeah.
They haven't noticed you.
Nice. Well, should I go up and talk to them?
I was gonna go up and ask them if they knew where a sailor could get a drink.
All right, you try that. I'll hang back.
All right, I'm gonna do just that.
So like they notice you walking up, and like they're all like kind of sitting down, and one of them like instantly stands up and like tries to be the tough guy, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't know you. What can I do for you, buddy?"
Oh, hey there, friend. I was just hoping you could tell me where a sailor could get a drink, because it looks like y'all are having a good old time, and I'm a little jealous.
Well, I mean, we got our own drinks, but we don't know you. You get one from the bar. The salty seaman's always giving that shit away.
Yeah, but they got this new fella up there. He don't know what he's serving. Like, he's as liable to kill you as he is to give you what you asked for. I was figuring I'd come out here and drink with someone who knew what they were drinking.
Give me a persuasion check.
17.
Okay, so he like takes a step back and like eyes you up and down. He's like, okay. I mean, I get it. I don't want to die either. I mean, none of us want to die. I think we can give you a drink. What do you think, guys? And they're like, they open up a cooler and they just like throw you a cold one.
Much obliged, fellas. So I just sit down and I start drinking with them. And I'm being loud and boisterous and providing a distraction.
Okay.
You got so many tattoos, Gannon.
Is there
what's the setup of these buildings right now? Can Xardaar like toss Anne up onto a roof?
So there are a ton of windows. It's a warehouse, so it is about 2.5 stories high, and it's an exact square.
Warehouse. Is this a person that turns into a building at the full moon?
No. Oh, it's a normal. They're mostly hanging around the front and the side of this building, but the back, and there is on the other side, it's like a really thin alley, seem to be exposed.
All right, I'm gonna try and sneak over into the alley.
The thin alley? Okay. How are you gonna approach it? From the front where Dylan is, or from the back?
Does he have that pretty well distracted, or?
I mean, I can roll performance.
I think good. What I'll do is I'll roll a perception check, but with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. How about this? I'll do a perception contested with your stealth.
Like,
all right,
his name is T'Challa.
Okay.
Come on now.
Don't rub it; it'll come off.
So
I rolled a 4.
Right.
Okay, 13 plus 12 is 25. So
So this alleyway is very thin. It's maybe like 4 feet wide. And there is a window that hangs a little bit lower. That the windows are all cracked on it. You could probably get your way in through there.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and climb in through one of those.
Okay, so it's already broken, and they're out having a good time. That was a good stealth check. Hop on through. One thing that you notice about this warehouse, there are boxes everywhere here.
Okay.
All over. And based on what you know, the stash is somewhere. You look around and you look at the wall that would be the back wall, the back side of the building. There is a door there.
Why not just ask me if you're still getting serious?
Okay.
That you assume it leads to the outside.
Yeah. What's that?
You assume it leads to the outside.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind then. Yeah, I'm gonna look around in some of these boxes and see if, like, so one thing I noticed is that this note has a cat drawn on it. So do I see like an image of a cat drawn on any of these boxes?
You do not.
Why do you guys keep running with that? Well, he pays us.
Yeah, you do not. But are you looking inside some of the boxes?
Yeah, so just kind of like rummaging around.
So as you're looking through these boxes, you open one up and you find that it is stacked with Arcane.
What?
It's stacked with Arcane.
Arcane. Oh, shit.
The drug, Arcane.
Yeah.
And then you like this is weird. You open another box, stacked with it again. You open another box, stacked. You assume that every single one of these boxes are just filled with Arcane.
Yeah, so I can kind of do a mental note over to my boy Cooler and tell him, "Hey man, looks like we got a shitload of Arcane in here."
It's been an accident.
And I think back, like, I'm obviously being as entertaining as I can, like regaling the dudes with stories, so ain't nobody thinking to look back that way. Notice somebody shuffling around in there, and I'm like, well, shit.
What's Xardaar?
All right, I recommend getting out while getting's good. All right.
Should I plant a bean?
Hold on, I gotta...
No, because then they would know that we are onto them, or that somebody is onto them.
All right.
I do think we need to tell Shemesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Cool. Well, I'm gonna try and sneak out the back, and we'll head on over that way then.
All right. And while you're doing that, I actually started talking about Shemesh to the boys. I'm like, now, anybody else here think that Captain Lady Shemesh is kind of hot for a Dragonborn?
All right. While you're doing this, they're all laughing and then they stop and they're like, "You think this is some kind of joke?"
I mean, no, she's literally the prettiest Dragonborn I ever seen. I mean, I only ever seen like 2, but still.
No. Fuck her. She's been killing our operation here. If she was gone, and I mean like permanently gone, we'd all be living in the nice houses over there in the castle ward.
Well, hell, I didn't know y'all had something going on that she was in the way of. I apologize. I mean, I just saw her the other day, and I was like, you know what? If I was a dragon folk, I'd get that.
Her and the fucking Order of the Gauntlet, they've been killing our operation. My best friend is in jail now because of them.
I know how hard that can be. I got a cousin who can't seem to keep his ass out of jail to save his skin.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little emotional there. I just really cannot stand them.
On the streets.
Hey, it's cool, man. We all got something that gets us all in a tizzy.
All right. Well,
before you leave, man, I just want to know what's Xardaar doing?
I went around to look at the back of the warehouse just to see what was out there.
Okay. So, like I said, there are people at the front and the side of the warehouse, leaving the back kind of unguarded. But there's still people that are still like on the side, and they've just been leaning on the wall and just been drinking. One of them leans up off the wall and he says, "Oh yeah, I gotta keep circling around so no one's breaking in." So he starts walking around the back right as Anne's about to walk out the back.
Tell me.
I say telepathy-wise that someone's about to run that. Someone's about to come out the back, like come around the back.
All right, I got this. So I shout, "Oh shit, a rat!" And I shoot an Eldritch Blast down the side there, so it flies past the dude that's about to come.
Down the alley?
Yup.
Okay, so we'll say that
I'm like, oh shit, I missed.
you guys were just like, you stood up and you started leaning against this other building, and then you shoot one down there. It does go right by him. He's not really there, and he just, what the fuck was that?
Sorry, I saw a rat and I was trying to blast it.
The guy on the back, Xardaar, you can hear him. He goes, "Oh shit! Did someone take some of our stash? I gotta go check on this." So he walks right on in. He was just like do a lazy look, but after that, he's like, "Oh shit! This is magic, and we sell magic drugs. I gotta see." So he runs in there, and what do you do?
And hide.
Yeah, my first instinct is gonna, like, duck down and try and hide. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna duck and hide.
Alright, so I start trying to distract everyone that's still outside. I'm like, hey, toss that empty up there. I'm gonna try and hit it.
I love that.
Like, pull.
They know you were the one who did the magic, so they're not like concerned with anyone getting in there. They're like, we're blocking the front. Like, who got in there, right? And they do exactly that. They just start throwing it up there, and you're just like.
Does a 23 hit it?
I would say it does, yeah.
All right. Boom!
While that's happening, Anne, give me a stealth check.
Yeah, that's a 22.
22, okay. You duck behind some boxes, you hide pretty well. This guy is like, he's taking a look everywhere. I'm going to roll perception for him.
Yes.
This is my fault. I'm still foolhardy, apparently.
And he like walks really close to you. But
dirty 20.
Yeah, like he hears another explosion coming up the front, and he doesn't look. This was very close, and I rolled 21.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Shit. That would have been bad.
I rolled a 19.
I almost got us in a big heap of trouble. I would have had to cast Darkness.
Yeah, so he just keeps taking a look around, and then as he walks back, and give me a perception check.
All right. Let's see. Come on, baby. That's not going to do it. That is a 9.
So close. Yeah, he just
right
walks
21.
by you the opposite way, and he walks by you, and he goes, "What the hell is that? It's not coming from in here." So he walks by you a second time. This time he's walking from the back to the front towards Dylan. Roll me a second perception check.
All right. Come on, baby. Give me a good one this time. That is a 14.
Okay. You notice that as he walks over a certain spot in the warehouse, there's a big creak, like a... You hear that from the floorboards. Ooh. And then he walks out the front, and Dylan, as he... you hear the front door kick open, and this guy comes out and he goes, "Has someone been dipping into our supply again? Who's taking it?"
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just blasting empties.
And you're like, "Poo, poo, poo."
Like, watch this. Pull! Ooh, 11. I missed.
Yeah, it's
just goes normal.
It has no armor. You almost sneak it. You're very close, but like you miss it.
It's funnier if I miss though because I've been drinking.
Yeah. He pulls the guy that you were talking away from you, and he like starts berating him. Like you just hear like yells and yells, like a manager yelling at an employee type of yell.
Roll.
Yeah.
While he's yelling, I want to try and go over to that report and see if anything.
All right, pull. Gannon got a dirty 20.
Okay, so he has left the door wide open, but there are like a bunch of boxes blocking the view, so you wouldn't see someone coming, but see you as well. So what do you do to this floorboard?
I'm gonna signal to Robert to say like, "Hey, warn me if anybody's coming. I'm exposed," and then I'm gonna go over and pull out my dagger and try to like pry it up real slow, see if I can get some of the nails to come out.
Okay.
All right, so I'm keeping an eye on the door while I'm doing this.
Okay.
They would like to pet a wolf.
Hey, y'all ever pet a wolf with a horn before?
With a wizard?
A wolf?
With a horn.
This is a sea. We haven't seen no wolves.
All right, cool. Check this out.
Just whistle.
And I whistle.
And White Fang just comes bounding down the street.
And they're a little surprised at, and they're like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Oh, don't worry about it. He wasn't born with a horn.
Like, remember, it's still under the hat.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's under the hat. Hold on. Boom! Look at that.
Man, did you kill a unicorn? This is a
Well, I
holy
mean,
man.
I didn't, but that might have happened once.
Oh, I get it. The wolf killed it. I guess that makes sense.
The wolf killed it.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's the head.
And you successfully get this floorboard out. And you notice that there are just a whole bunch of jewels and gems hidden in a little like box underneath this floorboard here.
I'm gonna swipe them.
You swipe them?
Yep.
All right. You take them and
Hey, anyone got like a staff or a club or something?
no, I don't think that any of them do. They have like some short swords.
All right, anyone got a chair they don't like?
Oh hell yeah! I fucking hate this chair. And he like
All right,
smashes
cool.
it.
I grab it and I bust it over the table and I grab one of the legs and I'm like, all right, buddy, fetch.
You get these gems, and what happens as you guys are like out here talking with all these people? You guys are on the outside, and Robert, you see that a bunch of carriages start surrounding this place, and then outside of the carriages, you see a bunch of knights in red and yellow armor, and then the guy that was talking to us. They're here, scatter! And then everyone starts running away.
I just sit down calmly.
And these knights, they like start tackling some of these guys. There's like a camera crew. It's an episode of Cops here.
Oh!
They get all these guys.
23.
Is the area under that floorboard big enough for Anne to fit in?
It is not. There was just a little box underneath it, and you only pulled up one board. So Anne, you know what's going on. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and jump out into that alley.
Okay.
Plus 6 makes 20.
So Anne, so Xardaar wasn't with this crew. He was just kind of off to the side. So he's like outside this carriage line. Robert, you're inside this carriage line, and then Anne try to sneak out the back. As you go out the back, a bunch of guards are already in the back. They see you. Before
Anne, come to me.
Robert, you see Gegul, who was Shemesh's like right-hand man.
Right. I'm like, hey,
You.
we found their warehouse.
Here.
Oh, we just found their stash.
They roll dice.
We was going to tell y'all once we got done here, but I mean, it looks like y'all already knew.
The guy that
Daddy and me roll dice.
talking with you, he's like, you're working with them? Oh, if I get out, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you and everyone you love. I guarantee it.
Okay, so is that guy like restrained right now, or is he still just standing there?
He is restrained. He's like on the ground, face down. They're tying him up.
Okay, can for like flavor an arrow just embed itself into the dirt right next to him?
Yes, that's fine. Yes. Gabriel goes, you're not working with him, are you?
I got 20.
Nope. Didn't even know what they was doing until, y'all rolled up.
And they kind of told us.
Oh, yeah, and he told us.
And what do you mean by stash?
Like, they got a whole bunch of drugs in there.
This entire warehouse is
Is it
arcane.
Arcane? What?
Yep.
And then I jump out and I'm like, yeah, see, look here. And I pull out 3 capsules of Arcane. I'm like, I found this inside.
Well, this is quite a find. We were only here to find some jewels that they had stolen.
And
I didn't find any jewels, but I did find this arcane.
He pulls out a scroll and he puts it flat. And right now, on the scroll, there is an arrow that you can see. It's magical. It seems to be moving, and no matter which way he moves, it's pointing right at you.
that's hilarious.
All right. I did find it under the floorboards, but there was also arcane. So I can pull the jewels out and hand them over.
Hey, Ann, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
All right, I'll pop you in the back of the head. I say, give him the jewels.
I already pulled it out.
He takes the jewels and he goes, "Wow, we had no idea they were dealing drugs as well. This is a thieves guild of some kind. I believe that they're just underlings of the Xardaar. But the Arcane, I didn't think that they were connected, but now it all makes sense."
White Fang comes back with the chair leg and is looking around like, what's going on? What I miss?
Oh, who's a good boy?
Like, did I do something wrong? Well,
I must have thrown it pretty far.
Yeah, right?
No, the carriages stopped him. It took him a minute to get through.
Oh, yeah.
All right, fine. You couldn't just let me have that.
I couldn't.
Couldn't just let me have drunk strength.
No, you only think you have drunk strength right now.
That's fair.
He says, well, I believe that some kind of payment is should be coming your way, right? And he takes one of the jewels, and he says, the way this works is we can't mark all the jewels. We can only mark one of them. So whenever a bunch of them get stolen, if we can find our way to one, we can find our way to another one. And he gives you the marked jewel, and he gives you the scroll as well. He says, this scroll will always point to that jewel.
Yeah!
Cool.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty handy. We can use that.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is a real item. I think this is just something that this person made up. But I don't know who's going to keep it, but if you want to make a custom item, scroll that points to jewel, that's fine too.
I'll say tracking jewel, and basically like the compass from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, there you go.
think Anne and Robert should have that pair.
Have it like with each other. One person holds the jewel, the other one holds the scroll.
Or Xardaar could have one of them, because Xardaar is already kind of linked to two of the other people in this group for long range stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like, Xardaar and Vi have the Stones of Far Speech. Xardaar and White Fang have that necklace.
Sorry, but that means you don't need anything to link up a pie. I think Anne and Robert should have it. Because if anyone's going to end up missing or we can't find them, it's going to be Anne.
I don't know. It might be Robert. And Anne don't want you tracking him.
You want to flip it then?
Yes, but if you go missing, I ain't going to be able to find you because I ain't much of a tracker.
That's okay. I'm not terribly dim, so I doubt I'll be losing my way too much.
Alright, but if Xanathar gets you, you're going to be like, damn it, why do I got the scroll instead of the jewel? I know where Robert is, but he don't know where I am.
What if we tell Ty that it's an upgrade for his eye and have him put it in without telling what it is?
Well, I mean, at the very least, I'd still know where Xanathar is.
Wait, put in the jewel or the scroll?
Yep.
Put the jewel in his eye to replace his eye.
So you guys will always be able to find him.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. You guys can handle that however you want.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way to use it. It seems like a super useful tool, though.
Yeah, well, it's not really important who has it.
Yeah.
I will say the jewel itself is like a jewel. Like I'd say it's worth about 500 gold. So it is still like a valuable thing. And Gegul says, his glorious mustache. He says, I'll make sure that Shemesh knows that you've been helping us again.
We didn't even mean to this time.
Right.
And well, any help is better than no help. And
Works for me.
He looks at that guy that was gonna like, he said he was gonna kill you, Robert. He says, "This is Shanks here. He's we call them career criminals."
Oh, he went to college for it.
Well, he must not have gotten straight A's. Here he is again. And
That's my fault. I set you up for that one.
Shanks is like looking at you with a fury in his eyes, and he's like, "I'm gonna find out where you live, who you love, and I'm gonna kill them."
Like as he starts talking, another arrow lands next to him.
Is this Xardaar?
Yeah.
He's like, "Who the fuck is shooting all these arrows at me?"
So I just take a knee right in front of him, and I'm like, here's the thing. I didn't know y'all was doing any of this. I really just wanted someone to drink with.
Yeah, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
Roll insight.
Yeah, but he wants me to be a liar.
I rolled a 10. It's just right in the middle.
Well, I'm going to roll persuasion. And I got a 21.
Like he believes him now.
Okay. He's like, either way, you made this happen. I fucking hate you.
Well, now you have.
Double
I mean, I ain't the one who's been arrested, so I ain't that too concerned about it.
I really like how this played out because it's gone a bunch of different ways. Like, I was going to say they were going to take the drugs and then fight you. Or do, and, you know, a few other things that could have happened. But, you know, you decided to befriend them, distract them, so on and so forth. If they had noticed you guys hanging around, which I rolled a 6 on that perception check, they were going to, you know, start making go-rounds, but that was a good little thing that happened there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was weird. I loved it.
The hell ever been a wolf with a horn?
We ended up on an episode of Cops.
And you came out. We resolved that already, right?
Yeah.
So you guys leave. The sun is, you know, about going down now. You go back to Monty's. You have a few drinks. I think you guys are gonna. This bartender has now clocked out. So
Man.
there's a different bartender hanging around there now.
So Xardaar, seeing that bartender is gone, says very loudly, "Can I please get some honey water now?"
Yeah, like the waiter, who is all the waiters here are Tabaxi. They're all like very young Tabaxi folk. He goes, honey water, yeah, that's an easy thing. It's just honey and water. And,
Exactly.
And they bring you.
I'm like, hey, y'all still got any of that dragon's milk? That was pretty great.
Or the gargle blaster, or whatever that was. The pan-dimensional gargle blaster, yeah. You know what heaven tastes like.
I know now.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever taste the same again.
Not even Pie's magical seasoning salt.
Yeah.
Put it in those drinks.
Yo.
You guys get them, and you get your honey with water, and it's going to be our carousing thing. Each of you guys roll me a D100. We're going to see how you wake up the next day.
All of us?
Yeah.
Sweet. I got a nice 69.
82.
Nice.
I got a 7.
Okay, so alright, so the next day when you guys wake up, Robert, you wake up in an alley. A group of local children are poking you with sticks and arguing about whether or not you're dead.
The jury's still out on that one, kids.
And,
I can't spare the dying on myself. I'll be alright.
And what did you roll, Xardaar?
82.
82. You wake up in a private garden of a local noble's wife. Your favorite topiary has been reshaped into a crude likeness of a penis. You're covered in clippings.
I'm covered in what?
Clippings.
Clippings. Okay.
He carved penises and everything.
So I am going to use because I need to get out of here. I'm going to use Hidden Step. I turn invisible for 10 seconds, and I bail.
Nice.
Nice.
There's just a penis topiary.
They're going to be talking about the penis bandit for years.
Dick bandit.
Marty, my favorite topiary. It's so phallic.
Oh yes,
Oh hey, this one looks like my ex. I should have married him.
And what did you get, Anne?
Yeah, so I got a
7. Yeah.
I honestly don't expect it to go well.
You wake up in bed with an NPC you previously made friends with. Who's an NPC? You know who you wake up with? You wake up with Famior.
Oh, that's never coming out.
Yeah, just look over and say, well, this isn't how I expected to wake up, but I hope I rock the world.
Here's the thing, though. You're at his house. Who's the other bag of NPCs? That would be great. Let's see.
And you realize I'm gonna call you shit dick from now on.
Oh, damn it. It should have been Monty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Sammy and I'll be like, well, think of this, like, ever?
Wait, say that again?
I said, let's not speak of this for, like, I don't know, ever?
Famior says, I just watched you sleep. Nothing happened. I only have the one bed, so I thought this would be okay.
Wait, say that again?
He said, I only have the one bed, and nothing happened. Don't be weird.
Oh,
Roll insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight on that, just in case. Let's see. Insight +1. Does an 11 do it?
You feel as though he drew you while you slept.
He drew on you?
Like one of his French girls.
Oh no.
It's not very good, but it's a drawing nonetheless.
Okay,
Well,
so I am a
the
little
penis
more
is good, but the rest is not so much.
but I'm still uncomfortable with my relationship with Famior now.
I'm gonna move
Like,
it.
there's no way you're not going to be able to think about that when we all meet up and be like, did anyone else have a weird night?
I'm gonna move it. Robbie, can you put up the roll 20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Famior from friendly to praise.
Oh man, it would have been so much better if it was Diamond Dew.
It's gotta be a friendly NPC though.
Actually, if it was Anne, really, it was honored. I'm just kidding. Oh god, what did I do? Here we go. Yeah, he's still just friendly with you. Yeah. Nothing weird happened.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, but he knows you better than you know yourself now.
yeah, he did a drawing for his collection.
Collection. Alright guys, well, we did a little bit of world building. We got some money and some items. I'd say that was pretty successful.
Damn it, we never went to the arms dealer.
Yeah, we'll do that first thing, so that way I can get in on that.
Yeah. I mean, we still gotta go talk to Roust anyway.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we can do that one just like via the chat. I still gotta go back and re-listen to see how much I said everything cost.
Okay.
So at least I'm consistent. And after I do that, I'll just like put the message. Good session, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that was fun.
And hey, there's plenty more. Plenty more. You guys went to the fucking plane of fire. Like what?
What?
You guys went to the plane of fire.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Interesting, for sure.
You've like maybe made an enemy. Like who knows what happened there?
Yeah, what was that guy again?
You don't know.
Oh, well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, he's
eventually.
just
His name was
Argonaut.
Skank or something.
Oh no, the guy that wanted to
Shanks.
kill Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Shanks.
Yeah, Skanks.
Who was very confused by random arrows embedding themselves into the dirt
Yeah.
next to his face.
Who the fuck is shooting me? Oh man. Alright guys.
That was a weird one. I liked it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll see you guys Sunday.
All right, sounds good.
Later.
Adios guys.
Later.